I was 54 years old and it was a huge shock to me. I felt as if I was fairly fit and strong, did an active job, played golf.
I received a phone call and found out that my dad was being taken into hospital, and it was at the hospital that we found out he was diagnosed as having a heart attack.
I think I was in for 2 nights and I was then told that I would have some stents fitted. Within maybe 2 weeks of being discharged, I was put onto a programme and felt great afterwards, felt absolutely fine, no heart problems at all. The symptoms of the second attack started probably a couple of months before the event. I was taken into hospital with symptoms of a heart attack, I thought, and the consultant told me that I actually had GORD, the gastroesophageal reflux disorder, and I was discharged from hospital with some medication for a gastric issue, not a heart problem. The pain got so bad in the end, and I've got a high pain threshold, and to me it was a 10. I'd never felt pain like it. When I found out I was having a heart attack, it was a total shock to me, because still in my mind for the previous 6 or 7 weeks I wasn't having any cardiac issues at all. And they took me straight into the theatre and they replaced my stents, and I had 1 more added, and then they took me back out onto the recovery ward. About 3 hours later I had a cardiac arrest, and apparently I had 4 or 5 arrests. And they got me back, and they got me straight back into the theatre to do some more work, and apparently I had 4 or 5 more arrests on the theatre table as well.
We thought that we were going to lose him. It was tough.
But I'm strong.
Yeah. But hopefully...
I don't know anything without you. Couldn't have got by without us. So. After coming home, it was very surreal, because literally it was so fresh in my mind. It was just a blur. Physically, I was okay, but emotionally, it affected me really badly. The key risk factors, I would say, I was a smoker, but cholesterol, I think, was the #1 issue. After my experiences, I've definitely changed my attitude about being proactive about my health. I'm very careful now with what I eat, with what I do.
Since Dad's been off work, he's needed people around him. The children love it. They love seeing Grandad. They love seeing Grandad when they get home from school, especially if it's a surprise and they don't know that he's going to be there. They walk in and find him there.
They did jump all over me. One in this arm, one in this arm. They're 6 and 3, but I'm absolutely loving it. I don't have any worries, any anxiety issues when I'm with them. They're certainly helping me in my recovery, that's for sure. My advice to people would be that if you have any symptoms at all, if you think it might be a heart attack, it might not be, please check. You absolutely don't want to go through what I went through, believe me. Looking back now, I really wish that my cholesterol level had been checked in the 3 years between the 2 cardiac events, because I think that might have saved the second one happening.